Guys, it's Labor Day weekend in a small town in 1959. What do you want to do?
That's a weird way of putting it, Gordy.
It's called establishing a setting, Chris. All aspiring writers do it.
Here we go again with the aspiring writer stuff.
Come on, Teddy. Summer's almost over, and I don't want to waste our last weekend.
What's wrong with playing cards and insulting each other all day?
Yeah, it was good for the rest of the summer. Why not now? Guys, you'll never believe what I just overheard.
Was it how hot dogs are made? Because I don't want to hear it.
No, it's way better than that. Do you want to see a dead body? Wait, is this the part you overheard, or are you going off on a tangent? So where's this dead body? Because I just saw one at the funeral home when my big brother died.
That was over a year ago. You'd think he'd stop mentioning it by now. It's probably one of his weird writer things, establishing a sympathetic character, or something like that.
How do you know that? Wait, have you been pretending to be dumb all this time? Guys, I heard my big brother say he saw a dead body in the woods when he was out stealing a car.
Wait, the dead body was out stealing a car?
Forget what I said about you pretending to be dumb. You actually are dumb.
So where's the body, at the car dealership?
No, it's just off the railroad tracks a few miles from here.
Wait, didn't your brother tell the police about it?
He was out stealing a car. They'd want to know why he was there.
Wow, you'd think your car would be safe out by the railroad tracks, but I guess not.
Well, now I know what we're doing today.
What's that?
We're gonna find that dead body.
And that's a good thing. Why?
I bet it's that kid Ray Brower who went missing. We'll be heroes.
Heroes for finding a dead kid? Do you think we can save him or something? No, but I'm guessing it'll bring some emotional closure to the victim's family, or something like that.
There you go again. Are you sure you don't want to be a writer? Dad, I'm going out hiking in the woods with my friends for a few days.
Well, don't ask me to come along. I don't like you very much.
I know, Dad. You tell me that every day.
Why can't you be more like your dead brother?
You want me to be dead too?
I guess that was unclear. Why can't you be more like your dead brother when he was your alive brother?
Well, mostly because we're different people. He was popular and good at sports, and I'm awkward, and I want to be a writer so I can grow up and write about finding a body in the woods.
Wait, is the body your dead brother?
No, this is a different body. Geez, there's an awful lot of dead kids in this story, aren't there?
Well, just be careful out there. I heard that bully Ace Merrill hangs out in those woods, and he's pretty territorial.
Wait, you're telling me to be careful? I thought you didn't care if I lived or died.
I don't, but we used up all our burial fund money on your dead brother when he died, and we buried him. Remember?
How could I forget? Hey guys, all this hiking's making me thirsty.
There's a water pump at Milo Foreman's junkyard.
We're not supposed to go there. He has a mean watchdog named Chopper.
What's the matter, Gordy? Are you chicken?
Gordy's chicken. Buck, 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 buck. Wait, I thought I was the chicken in this group. I'm not chicken. I'm just allergic to dog bites.
Hey, you kids, you're trespassing on my property. You're worried about kids walking in your junkyard? Yeah, what do you think we're gonna do? Steal one of your cars?
Not that my brother would know anything about anyone stealing a car.
Gordy, you should know better than to hang out with these guys. Why can't you be more like your dead brother?
You want me to be dead too?
I guess that was unclear. Why can't you be more like your dead brother when he was your alive brother?
I seem to be getting déjà vu.
Déjà vu? What's that? Another one of your fancy writer's words that means getting a feeling that you've seen all this before? I'm gonna call the cops on you kids.
What happened to your watchdog Chopper?
Wouldn't you know, he picked today of all days to be out at the spa getting his nails done. You're not so tough without your watchdog, are you? Wait, you're one of those Duchamp kids, aren't you? I should have known, your dad is a loony. What did you call my dad? Loony, loony, loony. My father stormed the beach at Normandy. Wait, he did? Oh, I had no idea. My bad. Feel free to trespass.
So why are we walking on the railroad trestle bridge again?
I told you, it's a shortcut that'll save us hours. Wait, you're not establishing a setting again, are you?
Guys, I don't like this. I'm scared of heights and getting run over by trains. It's pretty much the trifecta of fears.
Don't you mean an exacta? Trifecta means 3 things. Did I mention I can't swim either? Shh, I hear something. Is it maybe, I don't know, a train? I'm not sure. We better all stand absolutely still in the middle of the trestle until I'm sure. Gordy, the rails are vibrating. What does that mean? It could be a train. A train? Oh man, I don't like the sound of that. Would you guys mind quieting down so I can hear if it's a train? Gordy, I literally see steam coming up from behind the tree line. Steam? Well, that's good news then. There hasn't been a steam train run on this line in years. I think it's smoke. Where there's smoke, there's train. I think the actual expression is, where there's smoke, there's fire. Chris, are you sure you're not a writer? Guys, I literally see the train coming our way. Oh, well, in that case, train! Whew, that was a close one. Yeah, good thing I've been practicing dodging trains all my life. That's a good way to get killed, Teddy. I don't need a babysitter. Yes, you do. Last time you were left alone, you stapled your earlobe to your neck. Well, how else is a guy supposed to pierce his ear in 1959 without getting arrested? Guys, I think the body's supposed to be around here somewhere. Already? That seems way too soon. What do you mean, Gordy? If Vern says it's here, then it's here. But what about our campfire, where we argue about whether Goofy is a dog or not? We can do that after we find the body. But what about me telling a story? Wait, is that the story about the pie eating contest where everyone throws up? We've heard that one about 50 times, Gordy. Time to get some new material. I'm working on a new story about a guy named Chico mourning his dead brother. What 12-year-old wants to hear that story, let alone tell it? Well, it's better than arguing about whether you could eat cherry-flavored Pez for the rest of your life. Come on, Gordy, we're supposed to find a body. You had all summer to do that other stuff. But what if I wanted to share a special quiet moment with the deer? I mean, we could just leave you out here alone in the woods. Guys, look! Whoa, it's a dead body! That's Ray Brower, all right. See, I told you guys! The train had knocked Ray Brower out of his keds, the same way it had knocked the life out of his body. The kid wasn't sick. The kid wasn't sleeping. The kid was dead. Gordy, are you all right? I mean, really, what the heck was that? I think he's writing out loud again. Maybe we should just leave Gordy out here. Come on, guys. Let's be more respectful. Yeah, you're right. After all, there is a dead kid here. Huh? I meant more along the lines of you guys are in the presence of a great writer, but yeah, I guess the dead kid too.
Well, 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 what do we have here?
Why do bullies always say things like that? No one talks like that. Oh no, it's Ace Merrill. He's an even worse bully than Regina George. Who's that? I guess you haven't seen Mean Girls. I mean, I guess no one has. It's 1959. Ace, how did you know we'd be out here?
Let's just say your father tipped me off.
I should have known. That guy resents me for being alive, because my brother who died was better than me in practically every way.
And he looked a lot like a young John Cusack, too. Just get out of here and nobody gets hurt.
Why do you want to be the one to find the body? I bet he wants to get the credit for finding it.
Wait, there's a dead body here? Ew, get that thing out of here.
But I thought you just told us to leave.
Look, I just come here to get back to nature and read poetry, much like Henry David Thoreau at Walden Pond. I can't do that with a dead body stinking up the place. Ha ha! Ace Merrill reads poetry alone in the woods. Yeah, and if you tell anyone, I'll staple your ears to your neck. Been there, done that.
Tell you what, Ace, we'll report the body and not tell anyone we saw you if you promise to read this new story that I just wrote.
Wait, you're a writer too? Are you any good?
Please, don't get him started. Too late. Here's how this story ends. I stole the idea from American Graffiti. Vern ended up working at a Chuck E. Cheese and was trampled to death while wearing the mouse costume. Teddy became one of the Frog Brothers in The Lost Boys and its less successful sequels. Chris got a degree from Harvard and wrote a series of satirical songs about pigeons and the letter E before dying in 2025 at the age 97. And I was in Star Trek and eventually turned into Richard Dreyfuss. Oh, can I be in The Lost Boys too? No, it's my story.
Hey, you kids, don't forget to subscribe and then watch the video over again.
That is